Clover Hill Park Cemetery is a place of comfort. It's a place to honor those who came before us.
It's holy ground.
The essence of the cemetery is really l'adore v'adore, from generation to generation. We are the keeper of people's memories.
I think Clover Hill Park is really a place of great beauty, a place of great respect, and I think it's a place of great comfort for people who know that their loved ones are there.
Clover Hill Park was established in 1918 by Congregation Sherazadek.
The actual layout of the cemetery is pretty much the same as it was from the original layouts. Clover Hill was designed to be a community resource to the entire Jewish community.
When someone pulls through the gates of Clover Hill, I want them to feel a sense of community, a sense of serenity, a sense of security, and a sense of belonging. Every family has a story, and every person buried here has a story, and those stories are what make Clover Hill, Clover Hill.
The first time I really experienced Clover Hill was when my stepfather passed away in 2003. I was scared it was going to be kind of a frightening experience, and instead there was a sense of they would take care of things. When we went there, it felt comfortable. There was something mystical almost about pulling into the gates there.
I think the first time I actually went to Clover Hill Park was probably when somebody in my husband's family passed away. As a child of survivors, we never had family that passed away until very late in my life. I was amazed the first time I went to Clover Hill that it felt so peaceful and serene. It was actually beautiful, and I think there was a pleasant surprise in terms of understanding that this was a place that you could go to and just be there with your thoughts and nothing else.
Before entering, I turned the radio off in my car, and I turned my cell phone off. I don't want any intrusions, and I think it's very important for me to hear the sounds, the invisible sounds of Clover Hill Cemetery. And whether it's the birds or the silence that in itself speaks to me, I just like to take it all in and show my respects in that way. I think of the history. It reminds me of the whole story of our Detroit community.
The cemetery itself is recognized nationally for who we have buried here. We have Bill Berman, Al Taubman, Bill Davidson, and Max Fisher.
Rabbi Adler of blessed memory is there. Rabbi Groner of blessed memory is there. It is quite a feeling of humility for me, of awe, of tremendous respect for these giants who came before.
We remember them. We keep their memories alive, and they live through us.
When the cemetery opened some spots up, one was right near the front. And David always said, location, location, location. So he decided to buy a circle there at the front, right beside the chapel. He was bigger than life in many ways. He was a big personality.
At the rising of the sun, and it's going down.
Clover Hill is for everyone. Sherazadek members, non-Sherazadek members, blended families, those who are affiliated and those who are not affiliated.
When somebody comes in that gate, it's our job to make them feel comfortable that they're laying their loved one to rest. It's a tremendous responsibility. I want them to feel that their loved ones laid to rest properly, professionally. The patrons that come in here are important to us.
There's a certain spirituality that exists at the cemetery. There was one case where we had a service here in the chapel, and the family all got up and they were talking about how Grandma always liked to take you for a walk. When the family left the chapel and went to the hearse wouldn't start. So they had to take the casket out of the hearse, and the family walked with Grandma all the way to the gravesite. And they were just absolutely ecstatic. They thought that this was Grandma. And the kicker of the whole thing is that when they came back, the hearse started right up.
There is something very peaceful about Clover Hill, a sense of spirituality, being part of something bigger than myself, certainly a sense of family, a sense of belonging.
It's really hard to go down 14 Mile Road without stopping at Clover Hill. It's like I just want to say hello to the people that I love that are there.
It's a beautiful place with beautiful big trees and water and beautiful landscaping.
I would say that Clover Hill is a place of deep serenity and a place that is managed with such supreme expertise that one should feel comforted to know that it will exist and be maintained that way in perpetuity.